friends of ours were having an exhibition of their artwork in a big flat in Glasgow, and they said to us, "Oh, we hear you've been making some music. Do you want to play at the show?" So we said, "Okay," and that was our first gig. And
oh, really?
It was. We didn't have a name or anything at that point. We just played the songs that we had. We only had 4 songs, and we played them, and then everybody's going to go, "Play some more, play some more." So we played them all again, and then again, and.
Right.
But it was great. We really loved it. We also, what we particularly liked was the way we'd put the night together ourselves. We just borrowed guitar amps and sang through guitar amps and old amplifiers and things, and it was really sort of, yeah, do it yourself. And so the next gigs we did were kind of similar as well. We took over old derelict buildings around like Glasgow and stuff. Right, okay, we'll come to that later.
Tell me about the parties. No.
Well, Nick, how did we find the chateau?
Well, we me and Alex went for a walk around Glasgow. We were thinking of like putting on nights, and we thought like we'd maybe try and find somewhere to do it. And we walked along this derelict railway line, and walked along it, and it wasn't derelict. And this train
came along,
we jumped off.
Derelict at all.
Yeah, and we jumped off, and then we're standing in front of this amazing building, which was like 6 floors high, which is quite high in Scotland.
Yeah, it's absolutely nothing in New York, is it? It was this tiny building, it was 7 stories. In Glasgow, that's pretty big.
Yeah, it was the tallest building.
It's
still active now, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, it is and it isn't. It's active. There's people doing stuff in that building, but it's artists have studios and they're working there. The music side isn't happening in that building. We still do chateau things, but we can't do stuff there. We did a couple of nights there, and they were great. Totally just word of mouth, and that's what was most exciting. There's like 400 or 500 people coming along, but there was no advertising. It wasn't any press or anything like that.
Special about doing parties or shows in just random venues that you find. It's just like the vibe is so much more fun, and you have such a better time, you know, and just like people are just much more relaxed.
Yeah, I like it when it's sort of like you've got 400 people in this, like because I think the last 2 floors of the building were built like after the rest of the building.
Right, yeah.
So you got 400 people in this sort of really fragile looking building, and it just like
it looked like it's going to. In fact, the windows were concave. They'd all rusted so much. It looked like it was. In fact, apparently the building is going to collapse. We eventually got shut down by the police, and one of the big reasons was like this health and safety thing, because. Well, it's going to collapse soon, and they thought that was too
all my favourite nights have been sort of like on that teetering on that fine line between like intense pleasure and just like horrible
extreme danger. Jacqueline was 17, working on a desk when I appeared above a spectacle. Forgot that he had wrecked a girl. Sometimes these eyes forget the face they're peering from, when the face they peer upon, well, you know that face as I do, and how in the return of the gaze she can return you the face that you are staring from.